Okay, hey y'all. Yeah, we got a storm coming. Yep. And it's been wacky weather here the last week or so. And finally am over the funk that I brought home on New Year's. So, my significant other, aka helper, has gone home. He went home last night, and he's gonna be home tonight, helping his mom with her stuff and getting things, organized. And she wants to put a heating lamp under the house to, help with, freezing pipes and yada yada. So he's taking care of that. But anyway, give you an update. Okay, ceiling fan in the bathroom. Okay, I followed the directions in the box, and the heat would come on via the thermostat thing, but the fan and the light would not come on. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And for a while there, I'm sitting there thinking, I got this jumper, this 4-wire jumper. It's a red, a black, a white, and a ground, right? And I'm like, what did they have that up there for? Because we saved it, right? So I go up there, and we finally get it positioned where we want it. And then we cut the go board for the ceiling to go around it, and we get it perfect, right? But I still can't get the fan and the light to come on. And I don't put the go board up permanently until I get this crap wired in. Now, what I discovered was, I was like, it's got to be in the wall. It's got to be, we must have joggled something loose. Something's wrong. I'm going to pull these plugs out, and I'm going to see what wire is feeding what. Because I have 2 different color wire going on in there. Actually 3. Black, a white, and a yellow. Anyway, original black, a white add-on, which is a 4-wire, and a yellow that connects the thermostat. So I'm baffled, because I can't remember how I wired the wall to begin with. When I first bought this house, that wall was a bird's nest. It was quite literally a fire hazard. And it was ugly. So all I wanted to do was update the receptacle, right? Put new stuff in it. And when I got in there, I was like, holy pigtail fest. What the fuck is this? So, after 3 hours of YouTube and a trip to Lowe's, buying a bunch of stuff that I probably didn't need, but bought it anyway, thank God, because I needed the stuff for the light. 5 years later. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm the one who rewired the ground fault. 3-button for fan, light, and heat, and a plug and another switch for the vanity light, right? I did all this. I rewired that whole wall, including the thermostat. Anyway, it's all good in the hood. We got it fixed. But anyway, when I hooked up this new heater thing, a new one that's clean and not full of fucking nicotine and smoke, it was not working. The fan and the light would not come on. So there I was, pulling the plugs off, checking, and I happened to notice us pounding out that shit. I'm almost betting when he yanked on the wires to disconnect the other one, he tugged on something and it came loose. And sure enough, as soon as I found which one it was, I was like, I'll be damned. So yeah, I went in, tightened up all the hot leaders. We got fan, we got light. Everything good. Then we put the go board up, and now we're done. Fan has been replaced, and it looks amazing. So, we still have to mud and caulk and do all of the seams on the go board. We have not done that yet. We were sick. We just kind of like been going with the flow. Saturday, we were literally cooking off the rest of this cold. He slept about 20 hours. I slept about 16. Yeah. Yeah. He crashed out. I woke up about 8 hours in, came out, played a game on my phone, went back to sleep for another 8 hours. Then we both got up. And then we just sat here bullshitting, watching videos, drinking beers. USA. I said, there's a storm coming. Temperatures are about to drop. I'm not tearing apart that bathroom any more than I need to make it functional. We're taking a break until the temperatures come back up. So, he's like, fair enough. So, Monday we were off. Ironically. Yeah, that was the, we kind of like, we're like, what do you want to do? I was like, nothing. I don't want to think about anything. I don't want to do anything. He's like, fair enough. So, he was like, well, I guess I'll go home tonight, help Mama out. I was like, sounds like a plan. No worries. And then, that was Tuesday. So, yeah, he left from here on Tuesday. He went to work, and then last night he stayed at home. Tonight he's going to stay at home. He had a bunch of stuff he had to go take care of. And then, so he'll probably be over tomorrow, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do over the ice storm, which very likely we're probably going to be taping and caulking the walls, because that we can do. I'm not going to mess with any kind of plumbing. The house is maintaining heat amazingly right now. No complaints. And, yeah, so we fixed the light. That was crazy. And, yeah, my house is Pandora's box. You don't start nothing unless you think it through. And 9 times out of 10, even if you do think it all the way through from start to finish, you're going to run into something that's going to stall your efforts. Happens every time. There ain't no failing. This, what I purchased as is. Yes, I know. Nightmare. And, everything that had been done, as far as, like, updating it, was drunken DIY. It was horrifying. And I have torn out all the drunken DIY, and I at least have some kind of construction background. Enough, and I have enough resources to, if I have a question, I can ask, get some intel. But, for the most part, we're kind of at a standstill. I gotta get the walls done, get the barn door in, then I can build the shelving that goes behind the tub, get that go boarded in, get it all waterproof, and then I can red guard the whole bathroom. Yeah, around the tub. And then I've got the vanities that gotta go in. So the old vanity gotta come out, new vanities gotta go in, and with their shelving and everything. And I have to make a custom top for the middle section because I got pipes and stuff that gotta run behind there. So, yeah. Anywho, it is what it is. But, for the most part, everything is looking up. Things are going good. Right now I'm chilling. I just left Publix a little while ago. Bought $400 worth of stuff. One to replenish what I had used. Stock up on stuff that I've kind of dipped into. And, kind of get me back to where I'm not worrying in regard. So, Yep. We've got chicken wings. We've got rotisserie chickens. I've got hamburger. Big package of hamburger. Um, I've got ribeye steaks. They're in the freezer. I've got chicken breasts. I've got 2 packs of those. A bunch of bison. A bunch of ground beef. Yeah. I'm good as far as like not starving to death over a week. Yeah. We good on food. Coffee, lots of coffee, and bottled water. So, I'll probably go get a couple more bottled waters. I just didn't want to overwhelm myself putting everything away after I got off work today. So, get a couple more bottled waters tomorrow. Big packs. And grab my fuel cans in order to have gasoline in stock in case there is no power. My ass will be camping out in the truck in my driveway. Yes, I will. I have electric blankets. I can run accessory. I may end up hitting up O'Reilly's and seeing if they got a battery jumper. As long as I get one of those and I keep it charged, we'll be alright. But yeah, I can live in a car in the winter. I've done it. It's not that hard. It ain't comfortable by no means, but it's doable. And the back seat on my pickup truck, Jesus, I can put a fucking twin size bed back there. So anyway, it's all good. We're going to get through this. I'm hoping we don't lose power. The last ice storm, we did not. It was pretty colossal. I had about 2 inches of ice on my pickup truck up north. Way up north. On the ridge. And, yeah, we didn't lose power. But it took me 2 weeks to fucking thaw my truck out. Because it had about that much ice on it. Yeah, we ain't doing that this time. Yeah, we're going to lift the garage door. We're going to park the truck in it. Even if I can't get the whole truck in, as long as I can get the front, keep that clean, we're good. The bed, I don't care if I roll down the road looking like I just left Ice Age. The bed, not important to me. But the front, yeah, you got to be able to see to go anywhere. Yeah, I've got plastic, whatnot. Lay that out, cover up the entire truck during this shit, and just chill and stare out the window and watch the ice accumulate. Yeah, that's my plans. So, I've got to be to work at 4 in the morning. We're trying to get a lot of this work done before this cray-cray hits. I do not know. I am literally confused right now as to what it is that they plan to do at 4 a.m. Because I did 6 hours today. I only did 3 loads. What did I do? 1. I did 1 load in 6 hours. And I sat waiting for another one to sure up. And it never did. They ended up canceling it. So, the enigma continues. But anyway, bathroom's coming along. It ain't great. It's all go boarded. But it's functional. I can take a bath. I have toiletry. Yes, I have a toilet. I have a sink that works. I can brush my teeth. I hung up a mirror so I can, got the ugly medicine cabinet out of there. It's gone. Yep. Little bits by little bits, it will eventually get done. But, you know what? Little bit of progress is better than no progress. Honest to God. So, yeah. I have ideas. We might actually be pretty busy. As long as I don't lose power. Yeah. Might get some of this shit done while we're sitting home. Because we get 4 inches of ice, nobody working. So, y'all take care. This is the update. I'm feeling better. Finally over the sick. Got something to eat. My friend, he's gone home for the night. He's taking care of his family. No worries. I'm here, chilling. About to grab beer 4. Yeah, they're not going down as easy as they usually do. I'm not as stressed as I usually am. Makes a huge difference. So, y'all, take care. No real, no drama. Just working on my house. Peace.